This is my May 2023 update for my word of the year. My word of the year is patience. And just in case you didn't know, I chose this word of the year because at the end of last year, I fell because I was rushing. I hurt my face, I busted my lip, and I hurt my tongue. In fact, my tongue is still healing. It is now at the point where it feels like I burned it on hot food, but it's still not fully healed. So that inspired me to focus on patience. And this month, I realized that, of course, I don't expect to be perfect in patience. I'm really focusing on it to gain more inner peace. I was recently in the supermarket with my husband, and I went to get some of my daughter's favorite organic pasta. It's a supermarket that I'm not that familiar with. And I asked him about the organic aisle, and he said the organic aisle was 2 aisles over. So I expected him to then meet me over there. I said, okay, I'm going to grab this and then I'll meet you over there. So I grab the pasta, I go over to the organic aisle, and he's not there. And I'm waiting, and he's not there. And I'm starting to get annoyed, not being patient, obviously, because he wasn't coming. And so I'm standing there and stewing and starting to get annoyed. And then he comes. And by the time he gets there, I'm pretty annoyed because I've been waiting for a while. I mean, a while, probably just a couple minutes, but it felt like forever. So I then start to grab the things that I want, and they're heavy. I ask him to bring the cart over. Clearly, my tone wasn't the nicest because he said no and told me about my tone. So I, kind of huffed a little bit as I walked back and forth and put things in the cart. Yes, I do lose my cool, even though I'm the inner peace doctor. That's why I'm working on patience. So when I realized that my mood was not the best, I walked away and did a little walking back and forth to calm down. And later on, when I thought back on that, by the way, we ended up enjoying the rest of our shopping. I calmed down enough. I don't remember if I apologized about my tone, but in the past, that would have gotten worse. I would have then started kind of arguing back and forth with him, and then we wouldn't have had a pleasant time. So I was happy with my ability to get my attitude in check, but not so happy that I wasn't being patient. I realized later on that all that time that I was standing there, not patiently waiting for him and starting to get more and more annoyed, there was a little space on the shelf right there. I could have went and gathered up my items and put them on that shelf while I was waiting for him so that by the time he got there, I could have just dumped them into the cart and we could have kept going. So, not perfect, not planning on being, but I appreciate being able to go look back on those kinds of situations, think about how I might do things differently, and know that next time, there's a good chance that I will do this with more inner peace and with more patience. But if not, then each time I go through those experiences, I am learning a little bit more about me, about what makes me patient and what makes me impatient, and how I can better cultivate my inner peace.